It's Monday. It's my Vinyl Monday. Except it's Elric's Vinyl Monday.
My Vinyl Monday.
Your Vinyl Monday. Yeah. Go on. What you got? What letter are we on?
Well, we're on E.
E.
Thankfully, for your viewers out there, the next 3 letters are pretty short ones. So.
For your patience.
Yeah. Thanks for your patience.
But it depends, because we thought we'd had a half-hour show last week, and the week before, and it ended up being 45 minutes anyway. So we are quite capable of blathering our way into a longer than necessary talk about vinyl. Let's mention the beer part of the show first.
Yeah.
You've only got one.
Yeah, well, it's a short show.
Show.
So same as what I had at the D's. It's the Black Cab Stout.
Right. I've got Black Sheep Ale. I've got 3 C, because you never know, you don't want to be falling short. King Goblin and Bombardier Glorious English Ale.
Yes, it's all very nice.
So there we go. Yeah. I'm not sure if we able to say, I probably won't drink them all then if you're only going to, only got a few E's.
Well, like I was saying earlier, like basically, because I'm faffing about with my vinyl.
Yeah, you don't have a chance. Yeah, exactly. You can't have a chance to drink
so much. You can sort of on your throne, sit back, take the piss.
Fucking muck around on my laptop if I want to, do some searching or whatever.
So I've got no E t-shirts in rock or metal, so it's England.
I couldn't believe we never had an Exodus shirt. I was shocked.
Yeah.
But then it turns out he hasn't got any Exodus vinyl either.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
We'll explain this.
Unbelievable. It's like, what's going on?
I hate them. They're shit, man.
No, it's not true.
It's not true at all.
Or Entombed, or never mind.
No, I got him. Oh, I shouldn't give it away. Don't give it away. Don't give it away.
Right, now I'm not so much of this beer I'm going to drink tonight, because my boiler is broken and it's quite cold now, and I think I'm just taking it down the fridge and I'm like, do I really want to sit and drink these when it's blinking freezing?
But I have to reiterate what I said earlier is, if you're at home going, well, he hasn't got that band, you slag, what are you doing? You're not a rock and metal head. Well, basically, there was loads of vinyls that you had. I'm like, what it is, I stopped buying vinyl really properly in the late 90s. I kind of went slightly into noughties, but really I stopped buying in the late 90s, so I've got into a lot of bands since then. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So, some of my favourite bands.
Just never got around to buying them on vinyl.
Yeah, that's basically it,
Technology moved on.
Exactly.
When once I bought a CD player, that was it. I'm always like one for holding off on things, and when CDs first come out, I'm like, no, sticking to vinyl.
I stuck to vinyl for quite a while.
It's like when death metal come out, oh no, thank you, I'll stick to thrash if you don't mind.
If you don't mind. And when grunge come out...
no, that was no way. Grunge and new metal, never. Fucking no way. I definitely stuck to my guns that time. Even black metal coming along, I was like, and like it's probably my least favourite of the extreme genres. I don't, but you know what I mean. But I don't mind. I can listen to it like all day long. I mean, people put it on, but I wouldn't I never sort of go, I must go out and buy that.
Black metal, I'm pretty similar. Out of the extreme genres, I'm kind of similar. Although I do like it. But played a bit of Burzum, didn't I, at the end of the show? Well, this album coming up is probably the first album I was ever given to by my parents. Right. They just give me that when I was a kid. I don't know why, But it's another childhood album. The front cover's kind of freaky, actually. This is Eddie and the Hot Rods. Right. Kind of pub rock. Punk rock.
I saw it for some reason, I was thinking Eddie and the Eagles.
Yeah.
Eddie and the Eagle on his little skis.
Yeah, glasses.
That would be quite cool. Eddie the Eagle with the Eagles. That would be an interesting concept band, wouldn't it?
It would. Not.
No.
Teenage Depression.
Okay, that's cool,
yeah.
And your parents got you an album called Teenage Depression.
Yeah, with the front cover.
Someone about to shoot themselves in the head.
Yeah.
Did your parents love you?
No. No, they did, but But we liked the album, and but that cover did freak me out, actually. I'm like, Mum, why'd you give it? It's a good album, though. Yeah. It's a good album, pretty good album.
So we say it was kind of rock?
Yeah, it's punk rock, but has in the mid-70s you had a lot of these, like Dr. Feelgood, all these sort of bands that were kind of like pub rock, and they kind of remind me of that. They kind of went more sort of, after this they went more sort of...
Wilco Johnson, that kind of...
Yeah, like...
Johnny Kidd and the Pirates, he was kind of like that. I'm too sure now.
But, anyway. The first album's really good, the others are sort of less punky, really.
Okay.
But I talked about awesome American punk. Great album cover.
Okay, no, there's them.
Yeah, this is a band called Electric Frankenstein.
I did like the cover though. It's very like comic.
Yeah.
It's like a comic code label, that one in the middle there.
It's brilliant.
It's like an old EC comic horror thing or something like that.
Rock and Roll Monster. I picked this up in America as well, actually.
Oh, right.
Funny enough, they're good. They're just a punk rock band, really, in American style, kind of slightly black flaggy.
When did you go to America then?
2000.
Oh, right, well,
yeah, going back next year.
Farewell, yeah. Well, certainly more recently than I went there. I think I went in like 82 or something like that.
Oh, right, okay, blimey. But it's just a full out, no nonsense punk rock album. I like it. It's good stuff.
And they got many more albums? I've not heard.
Yeah. They're kind of confusing because they change the lineup a lot. Some albums are compilations, some aren't. They're quite a confusing. This is a compilation, actually. Quite a confusing career, really.
Right.
But I'm not sure if they're still going. But
right. Can't say I've ever heard of them.
No.
Electric Frankenstein.
More electric stuff. This is This is the brilliant Electric Wizard. This is my favourite album, actually. Come My Fanatics.
Right.
Some people go for Dope Throne, don't they? But
to be honest, Electric Wizard, one of those bands I've seen live a couple of times. Never bought any of their stuff. I don't actually own any of their stuff.
Did you not have any in your?
I don't know. Yeah. I've got an old demo. Or I mean, I remember them fucking when they just. Did they not form from a band called like Eternity or something like that?
Maybe.
There was some like demo. I remember there was a band who played down the Standard, and they were really quite cool, like Doomy, and I think they ended up becoming Electric Wizard, but I can't remember what they were called before they were Electric, if I'm not mistaken, them for another band. Yeah. And I remember once I went to a gig of theirs with Dawn. You know what Dawn was like? She was pissed out of her fucking head, being a total cunt.
Yeah.
And I ended up having a fucking shit night basically. With nothing to do with the bands or anything like that. More to do with the fact that my girlfriend at the time was a bit of a psycho at that point. And so nothing to do with the Bible. Yeah, memories though.
Yeah. Memories.
Yeah.
Well, this is their second album, and they did their self-titled first album. I know, like Lee Doran from Cathedral was quite involved with these. I think he produced the first album or something like that. But
are they on Rise Above Records?
Yeah, they would have been. Yeah, Rise Above Records. Listen, Dope Throne are really good albums. It's just kind of like the first kind of, with Cathedral's first album as well, like slow doom and like
slow and crushing.
Yeah, I remember seeing them at this time as well. They're awesome. They're still going, like, but they're like a 4-piece now. Right. And maybe not so crushing now.
Oh, right. There used to be like one riff every 10 minutes, didn't it?
Something like that.
Yeah. Felt like it anyway.
Completely crushing, and they really live the lifestyle as well. They like fucking really do, you know. But great album.
Did you see them when they played? What's that like?
It's the only one I got that.
What's that pub like near the Dev? But like on a kind of like a junction, and there used to be a pub like just in the middle there. But it was why you ever went there once? Like the Verge or something like that? Maybe I can't remember.
You got the Dev going towards the station on the other side.
Going the other way, I think.
The Quins.
I remember. There was one gig there. The Devil's Church put it on. Mike from the Devil's Church, and I'm sure it was.
The next pub along is the Quins.
Oh, no, I'm not even sure it's there anymore. But I'm sure it's kind of like in the junction where the buses go around. And it was like a little. Was that called the Quins?
Quins, yeah.
Maybe it was that.
Maybe it was called something else back then.
Did they have gigs there?
No,
fuck those. Couldn't have been there then. Fuck those. Yeah, that's the thing with fucking gigs. Like remembering where they were and fucking what year it was and shit like that. Who the support was. No fucking chance.
No
Not
chance at all. This is a band we grew up with, not particularly easy.
More electric.
More electric, yeah.
Ooh, electrifying.
Every band from the 70s was called Electric something.
What about Cosmic? Because I know Cosmic band. No, we never had any
Cosmic.
Didn't have any Cosmics, did we? When you in your C's.
No Cosmics. No Cosmics.
Electric though.
Damn. Loads of electrics. Electric Light Orchestra.
Yeah. God, I remember them as a kid being on the car stereo all the time, on the radio and that. I can't. No, I bet. Is it? Do they do an Ola Gay?
No, that's
OMD. I'm fucking. What do they do? I bet I know their stuff.
Yeah,
they're just Snake in the Grass. They were Snake in the Grass.
No, that was Bow Wow Wow.
Oh fuck knows.
They did Mr. Blue Sky.
Right. Rings a bell.
Turn to Stone. Living Thing. Yeah, you know if you heard them.
I probably know exactly. I probably know if I heard them. But
this is a compilation of. This is a compilation of songs that were off the first couple of albums, and the first couple of albums are more rock based actually, as opposed to the sort of synthy, orchestral sort of sound.
Right.
Still orchestral. We got rolled over Beethoven, and it also had Roy Wood in the band who went on to do Wizard.
Right.
He left the band and let what's his face take over. Jeff Lynne take over.
I remember long car journeys on the radio. It'd be like ELO. There'd be Shawaddy Waddy.
My parents never went that far.
No, it was just on the radio. What was the other one? Oh, Status Quo. In the army now and stuff like that. We were on the radio, like down, deeper and down.
Yeah, my parents weren't into Quo though. We never had any Quo on the go.
Right. Quo on the go. But this was back in the day before we had the fucking radios.
Quite I like that.
So before we had the cassette player in the car, it was just the radio. So literally,
literally before cassettes.
Yeah, no, before the cassettes existed, but I don't think they'd been turned into. I don't think they'd been put into cars at that time.
Really?
I'm sure it was just the radio in the car. Maybe I'm mistaken. I'm not too sure. But I do remember my dad playing the radio. But no, I'm sure if there'd been cassettes in the car, we'd be able to play these rock and roll cassettes. Yeah. So yeah, I'm sure they predate him, and fucking it was a long time ago now. But.
Yeah, I remember. Just
back when you used to put your feet out at the bottom of the car and run along at the like in the Flintstones.
Right, this was ELO's breakthrough record, really. It's called a New World Record. That had Tightrope on it and The Living Thing, which was like big hits for him.
Right. I don't remember any of them. It's really weird because I remember the name really well, and I'm sure I remember hearing loads of time as a kid. But like, you know,
big old band, isn't it?
Oh yeah, there's quite a few of them.
Quite a few of them.
There's lots of electric stuff on there. Lots of keyboards and stuff, is it?
Yeah, and lots of wind instruments and still a bit of guitars, but yeah, they were going more fully the kind of synth. I mean, the next album was really advanced in production. The next album is the big Childhood album again, and the big ELO album. This is Out of the Blue, Electric Light Orchestra, double album, absolute classic, great cover. I love that spaceship, you know.
Yeah, for some reason it always reminds me of them electronic games you used to have as a kid with like different sort of coloured buttons.
Simon?
Yeah, you have to push them in order or whatever.
Yeah, Simon.
It does look like a giant one of those,
I had Simon.
Yeah. ELO look like they should be UFO as well, looking at the covers. It looks like a UFO, doesn't it?
Yeah. Really cool cover. This was pretty advanced technically for the time, actually. Like, you look at the equipment they got and all that. But yeah, this is great. I haven't got Turned to Stone, Sweet Talking Woman. It's a big hit.
Kind of innovators of like electronic music, like synth music.
Yeah, Mr. Blue Sky, of course. Orchestral rock, I suppose you could describe. You know it now. Yeah, there you go.
Mr. Blue Sky, something like that.
That's exactly how it goes.
Every song I don't know the lyrics to turns into dibbly doo at some point, and it's kind of correct, but not.
Rather Like You, the only Entombed I got is probably not the one I should really have.
Yeah.
I don't mind it. I didn't mind it when it went rock and like death and roll. You hated it, didn't you?
Yeah, definitely.
But I do like that first two albums.
When it first came up, fucking Death and Roll, it was like, what is this shit?
The thing is, though, I think I heard the Death and Roll stuff first.
Right.
I think I heard
that helps
the
sometimes. It does help sometimes. What you hear first can be the one that you gravitate to. It can capture you, and and then you move. Sometimes if you like one. Like, and it's not quite so heavy, and you get to a heavy one. Oh, that's not as good. I prefer. It's just a matter of.
So Wolverine Blues.
Discovery, isn't it?
I think that was the first one I heard, and I thought, I like it, and then I thought, fuck it. And then I heard the first couple, and I was like, oh shit, they used to sound like that.
Yeah, they used to sound much better. Yeah. Now, but is that Wolverine Blues?
No, this is a Hollow Man, the EP that came out, yeah. I don't mind it, it's good. They still retain that grungy sound.
Yeah, but it's nowhere near as good. I said it on my one when I got to the E's. It's like so we had the first two albums. And I get them confused. It was definitely Left Hand Path and Clandestine, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Entombed. I was getting mistaken with fucking Dismember. Yeah. And
it sounds the same.
Yeah, they do sound similar. And I remember with Mike, my old guitarist from Suffering, we was in the shop and we saw fucking Wolverine Blues. There was one copy there, and I fucking grabbed it before
he did. So excited.
Yeah, wicked! I've got the fucking copy of it, and we got back to Mike's place, put it on the stereo, and we were like, "What is this shit?" And he was pissing himself laughing because he knew that I'd fucking. I took a bullet for him, basically, and paid big money for a crappy album.
Well, interesting, the drummer, Anderson, yeah, what's his name?
Hans Christian Andersen. He used to do stories as well.
He did, yeah. Nicky Anderson, same sort of place.
Yeah.
Nicky Anderson. I mean, he was the drummer, main kind of songwriter as well. But he went on to do rock and roll stuff, like the Helicopters, like punk and rock and roll, which Siri was really into.
Okay.
She had no clue really that it was in tune. So when I played because Clandestine's famous for not being that singer on the album, it's actually Nicky Anderson doing the singing.
Okay.
Even though he's got his picture on the note, it's not.
Is that Petrov or is that the other one?
The one they brought in.
Fred? No. A fucking name now.
They brought in another guy, but he's not on. He's not singing on the album.
Yeah.
It's Nicky Anderson.
Right.
And so I was like, Sue, listen to this. This is your Helicopters guy. Listen to them death metal grunts. The thing is, I like his vocals on that album. I love Clandestine. It's such a dirty, nasty sound.
Yeah. It's one of those ones though. I haven't fucking listened to it for years.
Yeah.
You know that old stuff where you listen to it all the time.
Yeah.
And like just don't fucking listen. Most of my vinyl I've listened to for ages.
No, me too.
And it's just like
I've got a lot of it on my computer.
Yeah, and like even remembering it, you know. Like I remember loving fucking Dismember and Entomb back in the day, but now it's like, oh, I can't fucking hardly remember the songs or anything. It's so long since I listened to it.
We got to listen to new stuff all the time.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
Yeah, even that, because like you do your radio show and I do my podcast. Like I don't get a chance to fucking learn any of the bands.
Yeah.
Or I remember their names. You've got so many promos getting sent my way.
Yeah.
Like, unless like the one song I play on my show grabs me, it's unlikely I get to hear them again. You know.
Yeah.
Unless the randomizer picks it for me.
Oh yeah.
which is the beauty of the randomizer.
Yeah. Right. Now this band is an industrial metal band of sorts, I guess.
Right.
This band's called Excessive Force.
Never heard of them.
Nah, these are not particularly well known.
No. Mind you, I hate industrial, so
yeah.
Yeah.
There's the back. This is a guy that was in KMFDM, which is another industrial kind of metal band. This is a side project, and it's kind of it's pretty much the same, really. You know, industrial metal.
Yeah.
Oh dear, finger on the trigger, like I got it.
Just lots of noise and samples, just some guitar every now and again.
Well, some of the songs are kind of just samples, some have got heavy guitars in it, it's just a mix, but I just like the aggressiveness.
Right.
Finger on the trigger is why I really got the album, you know. But yeah.
Were they British?
Nah, German, I think.
Oh,
KMFDM, yeah. But yeah, they only did a couple of albums, I think, back in the sort of late 80s, early 90s, 92.
Cool.
Alright, what we got? I'm down to the last two already.
Yeah, down to the last two or three, yeah. It's two. Yeah, these go quick.
It does. It does
indeed.
I've got a price on it. I think I'll leave the prices if I'm a bit scared to take them off. Like,
you can rip the fucking
I used to like put the old white spirit on them. Did you do that?
No, but I need to get some. I need to get some white spirit for my comic bags. I've got too much sticky sellotape on them. That was a bargain, wasn't it?
Video exchange. Definitely a bargain because this is The Exploited and Troops of Tomorrow. This is their second album.
Right.
Just fucking.
You haven't got the first one then?
No, not on vinyl. It's the only one I got on vinyl. The first one's great as well.
I recognise that last one from the back of it.
Right.
No, the last one.
Oh yeah. We'd have to do an impression. Like you. But yeah, it's great. I mean, yeah, like I say, this is like later on punk, so it's like it's getting faster and more aggressive.
Yeah.
You know, definitely faster and more aggressive and heavier, you know, but Exploited also.
Did they go a bit metal as well at one point?
Yeah.
A little dabble.
Most do, don't they?
Dip their toe in the metal.
The great thing about Exploited is they got more modern and slightly more metallic in the 90s and noughties. They did an album called Beat the Bastards, The Massacre, but it still retained that kind of punk sound, so it's just awesome, you know. It works for something, whereas a lot of bands try it like Discharge and it goes badly wrong, you know. You don't want to talk about fucking Discharge's fucking metal album, it's fucking awful.
Did you have that one in your collection?
No, it's a Cold Lake situation. It's that
bad, is it?
Bad a change.
Oh god, yeah. Broken Bones did.
Again, I don't have
well
any Discharge Final. I love that band, but I don't have any final because it's another later one.
What, tape or CD?
I've got CDs or on computer or whatever. So down to the last one.
Last one, I've got this one as well.
Yeah.
Shut out your throat, shut out your ass, still fucking murder! Oh, that hurt my eyes. That hurt my eyes. And
I love this band.
And my left bollock.
Yeah. Think how they feel when they got to do it every night.
Yeah.
This is Extreme Noise Terror.
Extreme Noise Terror.
Great front colour, Holocaust in Your Head.
Yeah.
This is their, I think it's their debut album, but they're another band that's a bit complicated because they have so many EPs.
Right, okay. I thought it was their debut as well.
Yeah,
actually,
I think it is.
I feel I got mine in the CD and record exchange, and just look at the cover, work out, give that a try, and it was just like kind of like hardcore, punky noise, isn't it?
I love punky noise.
Yeah.
And these were like, well, they were Extreme Noise Terror.
Yeah.
So it's
still
like
going. I think only the singer is left.
Yeah, only it's
we
that
know,
fella snorting.
Yeah, we know after the rest of the band, though, don't we? The line-up now because it's
Desecration.
Ben from
Ben from Garage is in the band now, and the rest is Desecration.
Yeah.
Musicians are all Desecration.
Yeah.
And they're also...
I saw Ollie last Sunday down the Unicorn.
Sodomised Cadaver.
Yeah, I think he was in them as well.
Yeah, they're awesome. They're awesome, Sodomised Cadaver. And he's a great frontman. So that's like, he's like, be silly band, like have a laugh. Desecration is a serious death metal thing, and this also is just...
You saw Desecration when they played then the what you call it, Cloud Power. Yeah, it was a poor turnout, but they've fucking really sort of like they've been doing it so fucking long.
That's not their fault. That's Cloud Power.
No, of course it's not. But they've been doing it so fucking long that they just fucking they're like really professional. They just fucking batter it out.
Just really good.
You know, fucking have a joke and a laugh in between songs and that. And I always remember, I was obviously slightly pissed, but I was thinking, oh yeah, these guys are fucking cool. These guys know what they're doing.
It's a great guitar tone as well. Like
because Desecration when they first came out, he was just singing, wasn't he? It was only the singer.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. First few albums, I'm sure he was just doing vocals only. So he taught himself to fucking play guitar just so he could fucking, didn't get let down by any guitarist, I suppose.
That's the way to do it, isn't it? But I mean, with this album, fun enough, they come out with the Pill Sessions, and the first Pill Session sounds way better than this because the production's not bad, but the Pill Session production, the first one, is awesome.
I think when I got that once, probably I bought, I don't know, Exodus around the same kind of time, and like I think I must have bought 3 or 4 albums. I listened to that, I was like, I won't be playing that very often.
But I thought that when Name on Death Scum, because they all come out at the same time. Carcass's first album, I thought, no, that's just noise. But I
remember how I described the vocals actually from back into. I don't know how I was describing it to my little brother or something like that. I said it sounded like a man trying to gargle a bulldog.
Yeah. I tell you what though, one thing I did like is I saw them play a free concert at the Unicorn with the old singer before he died.
Oh, right.
Fucking awesome. The place was just fucking full of nasty punks. It was awesome. And the sound was great. It was great. Hi, Carly. But that's it,
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's all you eat. I've not even drunk a whole beer. That's all right.
I bet it's still been an hour. No,
it can't have
That's got to be the shortest.
That's got to be the shortest so far. So anyway, that was Elric's Ease.
Don't worry, the H is coming soon.
Wait, what's the H? Oh, Hawkwind. Yeah, of course. Yeah, fucking hell, that's gonna be a long one. Right, so right, so Elric's show Into the Pit. It's gonna be on
in a bit.
Yeah, in a bit. In a pit. In the pit. In a bit. On Metal Devastation Radio. The link is down below. It starts at 7 till 9. And also in the blog link down below is my podcast and all my videos, all up there on my blog. So please check them out. Please give them a listen. And comment below if you've got any thoughts about the vinyl that Eric show. Eric? Can I call you Eric? Eric showed today. And anything else?
And
nice beer.
Buy him a Patreon.
Oh yeah. My Patreon link's down below as well. If you want an exclusive extra Patreon show, or just to help me out.
Help this guy out. For God's sake, help him out. Yeah. Cheers, guys. F's next week.
Yeah. Come back effing next week for some F's.